I would like to explain isometric drawing of a circle of 40 mm dia. See, this is the question. So here I am asking about isometric drawing. Isometric drawing and view both are same. We have to take original dimensions. So here first we have to draw the circle on a drawing sheet. This circle we have to draw it. O as the center. Just this is the radius. I can take. This is the dia if you want, like this 40. This one we have to draw it on a drawing sheet. Unless we are having this drawing, we cannot complete this question on our drawing sheet. Now, first of all, we have to incorporate this square on a isometric drawing. The square how we have to do it? This FG I am taking vertical. Whatever the length that is there, the 40 only here. So it is FG. Now the FE length we have to take on 30-degree line. 30-degree line. Now the length is equivalent to 40 only because it is isometric drawing. Now this line is equivalent to this line, parallel to this line. Keep your mini drafter here, draw it here. Right? Whatever the length, you take it here. This is H. You join these two. This is one. So here we got all 4 points. One is middle of EF, E, middle of EF, A. Here we are having B, middle of FG. Here we know C point, middle of HG. Here we know middle of HE, D, like that. With 3 points, we are unable to draw the circle. That is the problem here. Now 4 points we got it. With 4 points, we are unable to draw the circle. So you have to generate 4 more points. How you can generate is join F and F, H and F from the center. Of course, it is passing through the center only. And here also draw E and F, E and G from this O. Now you see we got 4 more points intersecting on circle. So A, B, C, D, these 4 points. The other 4 points I can mark, see here. In between A and B I can mark this point. Let us say this point I can give some I. In between B and C I am getting 1 more point, J. In between C and D I am getting 1 more point, K. In between A and D we are getting 1 more point, L. These 4 points also we have to mark on the this rectangle, this one. How we can do it? We are getting A, B, C, D. These 4 points we are unable to do it. We have to incorporate these 4 other points. See here, to identify I point, it will be there on the length of H to F. This is H2, join H to F here, as well E to G. Right? Now, we would like to put the point F here. Right? This I point we have to mark. Where is this I? Draw the vertical line from here, horizontal line from here with 2H pencil. So, now you measure the length from F to this much, F nunchi ikkada varaku, F nunchi B root lo ikkada varaku. We are getting these 2 points. From F, measure the distance, put the point towards E. From F towards B, measure the distance. So, like this. Now, how we have to write? This line we have to draw the parallel line for this line. This line, parallel line for this line. This line, parallel line for this line, we have to do it like this. So, we are getting this point I. How we are getting this J? Here also same thing. Draw the horizontal line and vertical line. So, measure the distance from G vertically. Measure the distance on this line. So, how we can get this point? This line we have to draw a parallel line for this line. This line vertical, parallel line for this line. Now, we are getting this point. This is, what is this point? We are getting J. Now, here also we are getting 2 more points. K, how we are getting? Draw the line vertical, horizontal. This distance in between HG, you measure the distance. And it is a vertical. Measure the distance, horizontal. Right? So, we are getting this point K. Likewise, we are getting L. This is the horizontal distance, vertical distance. This horizontal distance, you measure it here. This horizontal distance, measure it here. How we have to get it? From this point to meet this one, we have to draw the parallel line. For this line, we have to do the parallel line. For this line, from this point, parallel line. So how many points we got it now? 8 points we got it. See, earlier we are having A, B, C, D. Beside of it, I, J, K, L. You join it with a smooth curve. You initially with use 2H pencil. If you want, you can erase it if you are not getting properly. See how we are going to have it. This is how we are going to have it. We mark this with HB pencil. Once we are getting good circle, make it dark. This remaining things you do with 2H pencil. Likewise, see it, reverse, I would like to do it. I am taking this length vertically, this length inclined way. This is the length because with isometric drawing 40. Here also on 30-degree line 40. So this is the length of F to G. This is the length of E to F. So these two lines you join it parallel to this one, parallel to this one, parallel to this one, parallel to this one, like this we can get it. Now anyhow we are getting 4 points. It is the middle point of E to F. All middle points we are getting 4 points. A, middle point B, middle point C, middle point D, like that we are getting. Right? Now, 2 more points we can get it by joining this line with this line, this line with this line, we can get it. Here we wanted to have the point I, how we are going to have it? You measure the distance here, you measure the distance here, you measure the distance here, measure the distance here. From here vertical line, from here horizontal line, we are getting one more point I. Likewise here, you measure the distance here, measure the distance here, measure the distance here, measure the distance here. From here we have to draw the parallel line for this line. From here we have to draw the parallel line for this line. Here also we are getting one more point. Measure the distance from here, measure the distance from here. You draw this, we are getting this point. Here also measure the distance over here, measure the distance over here. From here parallel line for this line, parallel line for this line. We are getting all these points. See, this is I, J, K, L. You join it A to B. While we are joining A to B, you join along with I. A to B to C, join along with J. A to C to D, join with along K. Join with this point A, join with L. See how you are getting. This is how we are going to have this. And one more is there, I would like to explain that. If you are having these two sides of a cube, if you are having one more, what you did it in a cube, top view, that I would like to explain over here. See here, the third one. So, one side we have to take on 30-degree line. The other side also we have to take on 30-degree line. 30-degree line in 40 dimension. Here how we have to do it? From here we have to take whatever the length it is. From here we have to take whatever the length it is. We know side, front and top. Here we know all the points. Let us say it is, you can mark it is E, F, same thing I am going to write it. E, I am writing like this. F, G, H, E, like this. So we got 4 points. A point is on E to F. This is A, middle point B, middle point C, middle point D. So what we are going to have other points joining with F to E and G to E, like this. So we are getting these 2 points. Let us say you wanted to have I point, it is in A to B. How it is there, Amma? You can mark like this. You measure the distance F to I here. F to I here. We are getting this point I over here, no problem. We can keep all likewise. You measure the distance from this point to this point because this line is H to F. Measure it on H to F line, this length, put the point I. Likewise, you measure the distance here, mark the point K, like this. Here, on this G to E, there is a G to E. Measure the length G to J, whatever the length is, you put the point here, what we are calling J. Measure the length L, mark the point L here. So now join the points. A to B. When you are joining A to B, go along with I. So it will come like as this. So when you are joining with C, go with J. When you are joining D, go with K. When you are joining with A, going with L. Just see how we are going to have it. This is how we are going to have it. Stop it.